Come in. Hi.
Hi. Nicole Schwab from EMC.
Hi, Nicole. How are you?
Good, how are you? Do you mind
Good.
if I take a seat?
No, no problem.
Great. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. I know you're really busy.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Ginny said that you guys are looking to open up a new location. We were out to dinner the other night.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we love Jenny. She's great.
Good, good. Have you guys worked together long or?
Yeah, it's been a few years at this point already, so she's
Wow.
great. She's in here all the time.
Yeah, that's really exciting. So before we get started, I'd just like to give you my business card.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have one that I could take as well?
Sure.
Thank you. And that's just if you have any questions when we're done.
Okay.
So just to check, we have about 10 minutes today.
Yep.
All right. And do you mind if I take notes?
No.
And before I set the agenda, is there anyone who isn't present that could benefit from today's meeting?
Nobody's available today. It's gonna be just me.
Yeah, definitely understandable. It's a busy day.
Mm-hmm.
So today I'd like to go over EMC, who we are and what we do, and then I'd like to ask you a few questions about Franklin Savings Credit Union, just learn a little bit more about you guys. And then from there, I'd like to maybe suggest a few things that EMC could offer you guys, and then just work on a long-lasting business relationship. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, we can certainly try, absolutely.
Great.
I am familiar with EMC, but I was a little confused about this meeting just because I know EMC handles like very large businesses, and we are like obviously a very small local bank, so.
Oh yeah. Well, I heard, that new location is opening up in Hopkinton, and our headquarters are in Hopkinton, so we'll only be right down the road. We are a Fortune 500 company, and we do work with larger businesses, but we do have a small to medium-sized business division, and that's where I come in. I especially work specifically with those businesses, and I work to find solutions for your type of business, a small local business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
And that makes me feel better.
Good, good. So EMC, like I was just saying, we are located in Hopkinton. We are the global leader in data storage providing. And as I was saying, we do work with small to medium-sized businesses, and we're really just trying to make sure that companies storing their data, are just storing it in the best way possible, and that it's working for them, and that they're using it efficiently.
Okay.
So can you tell me just a little bit more about Franklin Savings? How long have you guys been in business?
Yeah, I mean, it's been years at this point, many years. I've been here for pretty much all of that. Work in the IT department. I have two people that work alongside me, so there's three of us handling a lot of different things, but I've really enjoyed my time here. I like it a lot, and now that we're opening up the Hopkinton branch, it's going to be even more busy, and hopefully that means I have even more job security.
Definitely. So what type of system are you guys currently using to store your data?
So today we're using all direct attached storage.
Okay. How is that working for you?
Pretty good. Yeah, I don't have too many complaints. I mean, it's getting to be a little bit more of a complex environment as we continue to grow, and I'm a little scared of what the Hopkinton branch is going to bring us, but for the most part, we're doing good.
Okay. What type of data are you guys storing?
What type? It's definitely a mix. I mean, we have block and file-based information.
Okay.
Probably more so block.
Are you looking to take direct attached storage over to the Hopkinton branch, or maybe use a new system?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, it's pretty much all we know, and what we know really well. I've had a hand in building this entire environment from the ground up, so I know it like the back of my hand, and definitely would be a lot more comfortable just doing the same thing down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Does your current system support growth? How does that work when you're adding on more customers and data?
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much just monitor how the performance and capacity is going within the environment, and from there we're able to kind of proactively just buy another server when we know we're going to reach any specific limits. And it's not too bad. I mean, it's like $6,000–7,000 for a new server, and then we're able to just plug it in, balance out all the different workloads, and we're up and running for another few months at least.
Okay, great. How long does it usually take to install that other server when you have to?
Not terribly long. I mean, I've done so many of them at this point that I kind of have it down to a science.
Right? Yeah, great. Has it ever crashed?
Yeah, I mean, we did have one disaster a few years ago. It was not fun. We did have one server go down, which essentially led to me spending the entire weekend here restoring it. So I do work some pretty late hours around here. I've missed quite a few soccer games with my kids to date. So
yeah. Can you tell me about the typical day here at Franklin Savings?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a little bit. Of course, we have like our meetings and staff meetings and all that, but otherwise I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants to a degree, like whatever happens that day, whatever kind of needs to be monitored, fixed, looked at, that's kind of what I'm doing on a daily basis. I don't have a very set routine. But I'm assuming once Hopkinton opens, I'll be doing a lot of driving up and down 495.
Yeah, definitely. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being extremely unsatisfied and 5 being extremely satisfied, how do you feel about your current system?
Well, I built it, so I'm gonna have to give it a good solid 4.
Okay. Now, what do you need to make it a 5?
I mean, just if there was ever a solution that didn't have any crashing capability or anything like that, having something that's highly available would make it a 5.
Great. Here at EMC, we do have a system that is going to be highly available for you. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about it, and from what you've been saying, your direct attached storage is getting a little bit more complex. The system is really simple, and you'll be able to monitor the performance from where you are. It's going to be single point management, and you'll have more times that you don't have to be missing your kids' soccer games. Would you like me to tell you a little bit more about it?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so the system that EMC has is called the VNXE system. It's simple, it's affordable, and it's efficient. So as I was saying, it's going to be single point management. So you're not having to control all these different servers because it's going to be consolidated data in a cloud. So we're using cloud technology. And as your company grows, you can grow that cloud as you guys are growing. So you don't have to order a new server and do that. It's just you can put on 15 terabytes and it just expands the cloud.
Okay. How will that help me with my Hopkinton
Well, because
branch?
you're going to be adding new customers and growth, and instead of having to spend $6 to $7 grand every time, you have to add a new server, and I'm projecting that with this new branch, your growth will be exponential. It's going to be a one-time acquisition fee, and then it's going to be a small cost every time you add something on.
Okay.
And then, you were mentioning that you're going to have to be driving up and down 495 with the VNXE. It's just going to be in like one location. And so if you can even transfer over everything in your current location so that you can manage both branches from just the cloud and the VNXE.
Wow, okay, that is definitely a good point. All right, yeah, I mean, the only thing here is that I don't really have any decision-making power here. It would be the owners of the company, Betty and George, so I would definitely recommend maybe you speaking with them, otherwise I can't make any decisions.
Would it be possible to set up a meeting next week, maybe Wednesday at 1? You can see if Betty and George are available, and I can run through it with you again and with them. That way we can go into more detail and they can hear what I've had to say today.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Okay, great, thank you. So I'll see you next Wednesday at 1.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Thank you.